Vanellope von Schweetz is the spunky, fun-loving main character of her video game, Sugar Rush. But that all changed when the manipulative freeloading character Turbo hijacked and recoded the game. His changes resulted in everyone forgetting Vanellope and transformed her into a glitch. There was a way though to free the kingdom of Turbo, now known as King Candy, and save Vanellope. If she could become a roster character again in her racing game by winning the roster competition, Sour Bill states,
"The game will reset and she won't be a glitch anymore."
And guess what? Vanellope does it. She wins the race, the world is saved, and she is no longer a... Wait a minute. How does she jump out of her clothing if she no longer is a glitch? Hello, I'm Isaac from What's So Videos, where we discuss fun topics for fun people, and today I'm going to explain Vanellope's glitching in Wreck-It Ralph. One thing we do know about her teleporting abilities is she didn't have them prior to Turbo's hacking. Ralph explains,
"The kid's a natural, and the players love her, glitch and all. Just like I knew they would."
as if she didn't have these powers before. If she always had her teleportation ability in-game, then gamers would have already known they enjoyed her, and it wouldn't have been that big a deal when she returned to the game's roster. We also know she's not really a glitch. A glitch in a computer system is a sudden, usually temporary malfunction or irregularity of equipment, but that's not really what she is. Vanellope is an altered portion of Sugar Rush, with some irregular behavior. Her problems had nothing to do with the equipment itself. You're probably thinking though, she has to be a glitch because her inability to leave her video game, right? Well, consider this. Isn't it weird everyone in Sugar Rush, or any other game, was created and manipulated code just like supposed glitches? But if you were created by a user, you could leave, and if you were changed by the code itself, then you can't? I don't really understand this, because who cares what the code was meant to be? As long as the game is plugged in, shouldn't the characters have the ability to leave? Plus, it also is really weird because if glitches really can't leave, then Turbo trapped himself within Sugar Rush when he transformed himself into King Candy, which seems out of his personality. Sure, he needed somewhere to be, but how could he restrain himself when we know he used to frequently travel from game to game and we see him destroy games to continue his life? There's no way he would alter himself and trap himself within one game. Turbo's behavior wouldn't make sense if glitches or changed data was unable to leave the game, leading me to believe Turbo lied about the reason Vanellope couldn't leave Sugar Rush. Think about it. Turbo wanted to delete Vanellope from the game completely, but since he couldn't, he did the next best thing. He erased everyone's memory and trapped her within the game so she couldn't get help. So if she wasn't a real glitch, and maybe glitches don't even really exist in the capacity they describe them to be, then what was going on? Vanellope was disconnected and manipulated by Turbo, meaning she was no longer integrated into the code of the game, which changes her behavior within Sugar Rush. In high emotion situations especially, manipulated code would begin to act out and change the character. We see this through Turbo's glitching and unveil when he is furious during their final race, and when Vanellope begins to fizzle when she feels Ralph, her only friend, has betrayed her. In these highly emotional situations, Vanellope is exposed to the manipulation of the coded world around her, but she eventually learns to control her new coded state.
Focus and concentrate and glitch!
We learn through King Candy, characters can change code, but Vanellope learns to do something much more powerful. She can control the code from within the game. When she teleports out of her dress, she also spawns her old outfit, and she even could change the game to allow users to have the ability to control her teleporting. Vanellope von Schweetz, president of Sugar Rush, is also the most powerful video game character in Wreck-It Ralph. Like Neo in the Matrix, she actively changes the code within the game without being near the code itself. But is she able to do this within other games or in other programs? Maybe in Wreck-It Ralph 2, Vanellope is going to be able to affect the code of the internet, because we don't know how far her code manipulation can go. Like maybe she'll battle some type of giant computer virus with her awesome powers. We'll just have to wait and see. When Vanellope resets the game, she is reintegrated into Sugar Rush's code, but since she was never really a glitch in the system, then her code wouldn't be heavily altered, meaning she wouldn't lose her abilities. Vanellope had mastered her glitching, so even though she would never have to use it again once the game resets, she doesn't want to stop using her powers. Even when Sugar Rush resets, she understands the power she holds as a character who can manipulate the lifeblood of the game, so she decides to continue to glitch. This video was sponsored by my patrons over at Patreon. Patreon is a voluntary pledge service where you can support creators like me while also earning exclusive rewards. If you are interested in donating to help grow the channel, check out the page at patreon.com/WatsoVideos. If you'd like to continue to theorize on Wreck-It Ralph, then I'll leave the links to the movie and resources I used in the description of this video. So now it's time for your thoughts. Do you think Vanellope has learned to access the code from the game? What do you think the limits of her powers are? Let me know in the comment section along with any other ideas you have for future Discovering Disney episodes. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, then consider subscribing to Watso Videos and click the bell if you'd like to be notified when I post. Thanks for watching and have a magical day.